Defeated. Let's go. Table set.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Officer has been defeated.
Redeem, appreciate you, man. I got you. Been defeated. Let's go. Now.
It'd be nice to go to sleep without worrying about what'll come tomorrow. If this place becomes a battlefield, our lives here are over. Sounds like the governor here's Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
Uh-huh.
Hey, came to see the flowers at night again? It's nice here, isn't it? Perfect for a drink. You do? Then let's stay here a while. I've been meaning to talk with you, but you've been doing a great job. My brothers have really started to depend on you. I'm glad I made all that effort to win you over to our side. Really? I'm glad to hear that. I've been thinking about that time a lot lately. But you really like it here, don't you? You've even started thinking of it as home? You've already become one of us. Who cares about your past now? From now on, you're one of the family. That's how much you've come to mean to us. But even though we're better off than we were, there's still more work to be done. The three of us always live life on the edge. Will you remain by our side through it all? Well, even if you do, there's no escape now. All right, let's enjoy the rest of the night. Let's make a promise. If either of us gets injured, the other has to nurse them back to health.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. Ah, he's just so cool.
This place has the feeling of a second home. Talking with you always brings me such irreplaceable joy. Hence, why I come all this way. Now that I think about it, our friendship has withstood quite the test of time. Though, something inside me knew that would be the case from the moment we first met in G Province. Truly now, our bond is undeniable, to be sure. Now that I think about it, we fought together with Zhang Zhao back then. Taking the leader of the Yellow Turbans as an ally, punishing government officials. What wild tribulations fate had in store for us. You were a tremendous help back then, and you have been. From there, I have traversed battlefield after battlefield, wielding my strength for my land and for Liu Bei. I recall all those moments fondly. Both the sweet and the bitter. Our journey is far from over, of course. Even now, Liu Bei stands at the center of a storm. That is precisely why I look towards his infinite potential. He's capable. And to have have you by our side as well. It's no exaggeration to say, I consider it a blessing from the heavens. You will play an essential part in Liu Bei's campaign. I believe that to be true. I've known you longer than even my sworn brothers. You're a comrade like no other, and your presence fills me with confidence. So may your wings of righteousness spread wide, my friend. Let us continue to work together, to ponder together, and on occasion, spread our wings together. And after that, we shall ensure that Liu Bei accomplishes great things.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. Ah, he's just so cool.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Let's go.
Now. Way to stick it to them. Need to let loose. Let's march.
Time to act. Some nerve. Make it my duty to put them down. All my might. We march at once. The enemy officer has been defeated. Tables turned. That one would put up a good fight for sure. I'm gonna go see for myself. The enemy officer has been defeated. Turn the tables. Take this. I see it. Time to act. All my might.
I'll go after them. That damn rampage stops now. Let's march.
Turn the tables. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. Now. Got this. Tables turned.
situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once!
Can't get too far ahead. Stop here and see how things shake out.
Let's go.
Prepare to attack! This White House a lot of them!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Get ready! The enemy officer has been defeated. Turn the table. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sure know how to fight.
An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once!
Begin the advance. Onward, everyone, without delay. Begin advancing.
The enemy officer next steps will be defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Pulling back for now.
You're incredible. You know that? Keep doing what you do.
Time is right. Go. The enemy officer
been defeated.
Begin the advance. All units, march. Begin the advance.
Now is the time for forward momentum. Come, onward! March forward!
This position is vital. You cannot lose it.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Having here is all I need. The enemy officer
I'm counting on you.
has been defeated.
Now and beyond.
Let's go.
Let's get serious.
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Good old fight. Get ready.
Now is the time for forward momentum. Come, onward! March forward!
Got this.
Begin the advance. All units, march. Begin the advance.
Let's get serious. Got this. Loose.
Claim another victory in the name of our brother.
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. All my might. Time to act. This is going great. Keep up the pace and push on forward. The enemy officer has been defeated. And is thorny. But Wacky can shout. All my might.
End this!
Looking rough.
Unforgettable storm, to say the least.
The enemy officer
Keep that up.
has been defeated. I see it. Let's go.
Thank you for coming. I sense the bond between has strengthened.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Start the advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I claim another victory in the name of our brother.
Here we go. All my life.
Let's get serious.
All my might.
Taking rough. No matter how you slice it. Experience my stratagem, refined to perfection. Take this. Our enemies fell to my incredible might.
Has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I used to be a yellow turban, just like Jotsan.
How fun! Do you...
Sounds like fights are erupting all over. Thank you for your time today, Lord Pangtong.
Let me think about what you said. Now, I'll be on my way. Have you some spare time? I'd appreciate your company. This is a bit sudden, but I'm wondering if I could ask you a favor.
Who is this, if I may? Indeed. My name is Yue Ying. I've come from Yan'an to study here and broaden my horizons. I came to visit here because, well...
Destroying weapons is something of a specialty of yours, right? This lady here enjoys inventing tools that better people's lives. So she wants to know how things work. Creation and destruction are but two sides of the same coin, aren't they? And I can already see that you two would get along. So, Lady Yue Ying, that solves your problem. And as I don't want to intrude, I'll be off.
And there he goes. Well, I know this is sudden and I do not wish to be a bother, but may we chat for a bit? My goal is to invent things that will make everyone's lives easier and more bountiful. But there was only so much I could achieve back home, completely lacking any form of support. So I made up my mind to set out on a journey in the hope of gaining more knowledge and seeing the latest inventions. And I thought, what better place to encounter interesting people than the renowned Shui Jing retreat? And here, I found you. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad to hear a positive reaction for once. But do you not consider my goal foolish? Many have been suspicious of my motives, or doubted that the knowledge I seek will lead to anything. I fear I cannot express just how much your words mean to me. But I know, I still have so much work to do. I will be sure not to squander this chance. Oh, I think I'm turning red. I never thought I'd speak so openly to someone I just met. Even if this was a coincidence, it's the result of my own courage. And I'm thankful for meeting people I never would have otherwise. Would you like to come to the inn where I'm staying? I would love to show you my prototypes and hear your opinion. And please be completely honest. I'll accept anything you have to say. After all, you're the first person who has truly taken me seriously. Well then, are you ready to go?
Now that I'm a father myself, I finally understand. I don't want my children anywhere near a battle.
I used to be a yellow turban, just like Chosa.
Everything's gotten so expensive.
I hear the way Lord John... I hear the way Lord Jong-ho fights is a sight to behold. Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao... For the sake of Lord Cao Cao's rule. The scars left by Luibu's assault truly run deep.
Lord Shunyo begins. Saying it for yourself.
This town has gotten bigger now that I think about it.
More customers always show up whenever...
What does peace even look
The scars left by Luibu's assault truly run deep. Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out.
Lord Shunyo begins.
For the sake of Lord Cao Cao's rule. More and more people are losing their families.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
We start?
Uh-huh.
I'd say so.
I'm grateful.
My time has come.
I'm counting on you.
Liu seeks to attack Lord Yuan Shu. Ridiculous. Our forces surrender and see that he learns his place.
Gathered a tremendous force here. As the keeper of Shu province, I cannot flee from this fight. We will draw the enemy into our traps set in the north and south. To do this, the middle ground must be held. We must drive them back at all costs. All my might.
Good eye.
The enemy officer.
So they think they can hold the line against our assault. Fools. We have the enemy vastly outnumbered. Send soldiers from the north and south. Crush them!
Take this.
Right into our hands. Now, attack! Ambush!
The enemy officer. We obey this man fight the cowards. We'll have to take another path.
Yeah!
Get advancing!
So, push things back to even ground still. Not down yet. Just as we planned. Attack! Scatter them to the winds! Ambush! Expose no for us.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now, let them taste stone and grit.
Got this.
Damn wretches!
The enemy officer.
Now it's our turn
been
to strike
defeated.
back. So they had traps laid out for us. It's not. Our advantage still stands. Fight without fear. Force them back. Hunt continues yet. Join the fray.
Bear witness to my power. Take that.
Welcome to hell.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
They're raining stones down on our heads. What do we do? Let's go. It'll take a little rest to be charging it alone for the sake of valor. Guess you want to die.
officer has been defeated.
Pulling back for now.
This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We shall go where the fighting is in full swing. Rally your spirits and forge ahead.
Now! Loose the fire arrow!
Now they're using fire.
Behold my eminence and laud my bravery. Your emperor is taking to the field. Traitors to the throne, we show no mercy. Don't let me to dust.
Are you injured?
The Han Emperor is nothing more than Cao Cao's puppet. Manipulated into attacking the one. His actions are unforgivable. You obey. Your ignorance and kneel before me. I have come to punish you for your insolence.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
This appears to be as far as we go.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
We have overcome our disadvantage. Even so, this is hardly a satisfying position.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
And open
I'm falling back for now. I must leave the rest to you.
It appears that resistance is futile.
I'm falling back for now. I must leave the rest to you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Raise your lucky star. Bear witness to my power. Time to act. All right. Roll over the boulders.
The enemy
Got this. They're throwing stones down from above. We're doomed. Do not falter in the face of such trivial odds. You are the Imperial odds. You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. Is that it? Take that. Time to act. Take that. Take that. Let's get serious.
Looking rough.
Take this. Bear witness to my power. Cannot hold out for much longer.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Vermin! The Emperor is tantamount to sacrilege!
That was close. Let's head back. I'm sure that Zhang Fei has grown tired of waiting. A couple of close calls, but we've won. Yuan Shu making the first move wasn't part of the plan, but thanks to all of you, we managed to rout his forces.
A simple task. I only regret that I could not slay Yuan Shu. He will not survive our next encounter. I wonder how Zhang Fei is faring right now.
Don't worry. I'm sure all is well. At least I haven't heard anything of concern.
Brother! Liu Bei!
Wait, is that
Brother!
Zhang Fei? What are you doing here? In charge of Xiaopei Castle?
He betrayed us without warning.
Without warning. That was the very reason you were ordered to watch over him.
I'm sorry, I was out drinking in town. I got so bored guarding the castle that I needed to cut loose.
Unbelievable. Yes, we cannot change what has already happened. We will fight Louis Bu and recapture the castle.
Yeah, and I'll be damned if I make the same mistake again.
No. We will not attack Xiaopei.
What?
Is this part of some greater plan? Or will you simply surrender Xiaopei to Louis Bu?
For now, we have no choice but to let him have it. The men are exhausted. They cannot fight in their condition. Recapturing Xiaopei is important. But our opponent is Lord Louis Bu. Our forces alone wouldn't stand a chance against such odds. There is no reason to believe that Lord Louis Bu will be cruel to the people there. Fighting him now gains us nothing.
But
as much as I hate to admit it, losing Xiaopei is something of a relief. It's a weight off my shoulders. Until now, I have forged my path with an unrelenting determination to help those in need. Did I make the right choices? Or have I gone astray? What does it truly mean to make the world a better place? I still do not know. But if there are answers to these questions, then perhaps I can find them within someone like Lord Louis Bu. We should prepare to withdraw.
Liu Bei, it's all my fault. If I hadn't lost control of the castle, he'd never be talking like this.
all we can do now is support his decision. As for Xiaopei, Louis Bu can have it for now.
I wonder, what's happened to Liu Bei since that day? It's like he lost the guts he once had. Do you think it's all because of the blunder I made? We lost Xiaopei, and he won't even fight to take it back. He's not even angry, he just goes on about how relieved he is.
Perhaps this behavior is part of his nature. His noble desire to help those in need drove him to extend a hand to someone with no sense of honor or justice. One might praise the generosity of his heart, but tolerance can be a dangerous virtue.
Thanks. I wish I could help, but I don't think I'm ready to look him in the eye. Light a little fire in him for us, will you?
He's likely at one of the pubs along the road.
Thanks. We're counting on you.
It's you. I'm sorry. Our journey has only just begun, and you're already seeing me at my worst. That would be... thank you. Please, indulge me and listen for a moment. It feels like it's been a lifetime since I left Yo. And yet it has passed in the blink of an eye. I only picked up a weapon because I was tired of seeing the sadness on everyone's faces. And before I knew it, I found myself in a position far higher than I could ever possibly deserve. I said I wanted to accomplish great things. But that doesn't mean I want to sit in a castle and look down on others. If Lord Louis Boo will protect the people of Shu, then that is good enough for me. Lord Louis Boo is far more powerful than I am. I am sure that he is more than capable of guarding Shu. This is all for the best. For Lord Louis Boo, for the people of Shu.
Lord Liu Bei, Lord Louis Boo wishes to speak with you.
Lord Louis Boo? What could he possibly want now? An imperial decree to subdue Yuan Shu. Is this the result of our recent defeat?
It seems you have all been deemed ineffectual. This time, the task has fallen to Lord Louis Boo. So, what will you do now, Lord Liu Bei?
If it's not one thing, it's another. Funny, just when we were about to carry out. So this time, why don't you do duty to...
And now you taunt us with a promise of betrayal. Perhaps I should kill you all while I still have the chance.
You're welcome to try!
Stop. This is complicated enough.
So what's the plan then? You're just going to join forces with these traitors?
Calm down. They are neither friends nor foes. Lord Tao Qian has tasked us with the protection of Shu. And as long as Yuan Shu maintains his position at Shouchun, Shu will be vulnerable to attack. Therefore, I have decided that we will assist you in defeating his forces.
Brother!
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. He's just so cool. I'll show Lord Liu.
I'm so hungry.
Well.
Lord Sun Ce, there you are. Allow me to thank you for heeding the call.
We also have a score to settle with Yuan Shu. The Emperor's order was a blessing, if anything. We know exactly how he operates, and exactly how to counter him.
That is reassuring. It feels as if I'm talking to Lord Sun Jian himself.
Your father was by our side when we fought to put down the Yellow Turban Rebellion and slay Dong Zhuo. We saw for ourselves why he was known as the Tiger of Jiangdong. I hope to see you match your father in battle.
Yuan Shu's army is nothing but a swarm of pests. Your assistance will not be required.
You think you'll outperform us, do you? We'll see about that.
I see no purpose to this meeting. I'm going to tend to red hair.
You've got some unique acquaintances, don't you?
I suppose he's a little uncouth, but I'm sure he'll be there when we need him.
Still, it's hard to believe you ended up in the service of Lord Liu Bei. I suppose it makes some sense, considering the long history between you. But, well, it's just disappointing. I wish you had chosen Lord Sun Ce. You can never have too many great officers, as far as we're concerned. The more, the merrier. Though I wish you were with us, I can rejoice in the fact that my brother in arms has found a lord he deems worthy of service. But, did you ever think we'd see the day when Lord Cao Cao, Lord Liu Bei, and our forces would be fighting for the same cause once again? The likes of you on our side, there's no way we can lose. We may have chosen different lords, but we'll have each other's backs all the same. I'm glad to fight by your side.
This was a bit unexpected, or perhaps I should say, disappointing.
Whatever do you mean, Lord Cao Cao?
Shall I put it more plainly? Lowering yourself before that wild beast has brought you to ruin. That is what I meant to say.
Ruin?
I once considered you a hero. I feared that one day you might become a threat standing in my way. Great warriors flocked to your side, drawn to your mystique. For a time, my mind was constantly occupied with devising ways that I might thwart your rise. But now, it seems that I needn't have troubled myself.
You talk as if you have already claimed the entire world as your own. Do you truly think it will bend to your will at the snap of a finger?
Enough of your sophistry. That is, if you wish to save what remains of your dignity. You are now but a stone, tumbling down the road. No man is foolish enough to engage a stone in a struggle for power. Being Louis Boo's dog is the best you can hope to achieve.
Here, the town's stonemasons are hard at work repairing.
The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone! Take this!
Looking rough. Looking rough. Take this. This territory is ours.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Turn the tables. Take this. Take that. Take this. Take that.
Time for a good old fight. Get ready.
Time to end this. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sounds like the governor here's earned a fair share of animosity. What a pain.
I'm so hungry. It is good to see you. If you don't mind,
More customers always show up. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Now. Let's go.
I am grateful.
What kind of life does the Emperor live anyway?
Sounds like fights are erupting all around.
Thank you. Now that I'm a father myself, I finally understand. I don't want...
Not many people can read and write. The few who can. And unflappable.
Battle might break out again.
Well. There are bandits along the rivers and pirates out at sea. Thieves pop up everywhere.
magistrate said there was no man of renown residing in his domain. Little did he know, he was host to the sleeping dragon Chug Liang.
Lord Sunshine sure seemed to be enjoying himself at the banquet.
Let's go! Let's go! You're with me. Ain't nothing to worry about. Ha! Move forward!
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
The enemy officer has been defeated. That one would put up a good fight for sure. I'm gonna go see for myself. Let's go. They're fighting over there? Don't think I'll let you guys have all the fun. Begin advancing. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory.
Push things back to even ground. Still, let's start down yet. Let's give it to them. Here's the resistance is futile.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that. Counterattack.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
Let's go.
I leave the rest up to you.
The enemy is strong. Things might get tough.
Capable sword, to say the least.
The enemy officer
Keep that up.
has been defeated.
Falling back for now. I must leave the rest to you. Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
I claim another victory in the name of my brother.
return after reviewing my strategy.
You're incredible. You know that? Keep doing what you do. There we go.
Let's get serious. Got this. Time to act. Let's go.
The best option right now.
Let's go. Take this. I've been waiting. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I won't give up. Not while I still draw breath.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Pulling back for now.
An incredible feat. You shine like a beacon for the others.
Time to act.
You're incredible. You know that? Keep doing what you do.
Time to act. Attack is out.
Give me a break. Well, this means we've got a fair fight on our hands now. We're claiming this area for ourselves.
Unfortunate situation. How to change this?
Time to act. Let's get serious.
No way. I'm gonna lose?
That. Time to attack.
Sight of sore eyes. This cements our friendship even more strongly.
Lost territory. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
We're claiming this area for ourselves.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
We're claiming this area for ourselves! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sure know how to fight.
I've secured the area. The situation seems favorable, but we must continue to fight hard.
This territory is ours. This territory is ours.
Best trusting your life to that thing after all.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. He's just so cool. Lord Guan Yu.
I see. So that weapon's power comes from there. An interesting insight indeed. Thank you once again for your wisdom. Could we speak for a little while longer? There is something I wanted to talk about with an experienced warrior like you. Thank you. Your kindness is much appreciated. Earlier, I mentioned that I want to create things that will make people's lives easier. Where I'm from, there is a chronic shortage of laborers due to the war. So, I designed and created a wooden doll that can perform tasks for people. I was young then, so it was quite rudimentary. It could only make a dough pounding motion. At first, there were people who were happy to see it, saying it helped with their daily cooking. But then one day, officials came unannounced and tore the doll to pieces. It turns out the magistrate's office had received complaints that the doll moved using some suspicious device. When the officials were getting ready to leave with the doll parts, they said this: if you're going to build such a thing, you ought to make it able to wield a weapon and fight. I was shocked. I couldn't fathom that there were people who didn't like what I had made, and those who wished to repurpose it for warfare. It was one of the reasons I decided to leave. In the end, apparently my doll was rebuilt and deployed as a weapon. I only found out because someone came to me to complain that it was useless in battle. Although I was glad to hear that, it made me realize my inventions could be used to hurt someone. But then again, I think responsibility lies not with the invention itself, but with those who misuse it. That's why I have come to the decision to study weaponry, so that I can continue working on my inventions. Instead of dismissing research into weapons as a waste, I'll try to learn everything I can in order to create a better future. Thank you. I will not give up, as long as you're there for me. Perhaps I can help those living through these dark times, like the guiding light of the moon. That may have been overdramatic, but I may as well be direct. Could we stay here a little while longer? I don't want to go back just yet. Of course. If I can stay here with you, there is nothing else I desire. In fact, I wish to stay with you all the time. So I think I'll build a life-size doll of you. Tonight, I'm going to take all of your measurements. I'll be as accurate and as thorough.
Oh, Lord Liu Bei, what I made.
It is good to see you.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
Let's go. Let's go.
Supplies? I knew they'd come. I can't wait to put them to use. Emily Diane, your absolute worst nightmare.
Time to ask.
Here you go!
Lord Eugene is way too strict. They say a bunch of his...
Everything's gotten so expensive. There you are. I'm surprised you haven't grown tired of this view yet. Do you like it that much? You know, no matter who you talk to, you never change. The others all treat me with deference, given that I'll be the next chief of the village. And I am responsible for repaying that respect by guiding and protecting them. I'm ready. And yet, the weight that I must bear can be suffocating at times. I know the world is vast, and that I am not the only one with such responsibilities. But you're from the outside. You must know how isolated this place is. I heard there was another rebellion down south. Only one fate awaits those who oppose the Han. The leaders of these rebellions must be aware of this. How could they not be? But there is a reason they are so determined to act. Soon it will be our turn to play our roles. We will be asked to eliminate the leaders of the rebellion. Siluan, are you ready? It's a role you should know well. The Han... It cannot go on. Something must give. The time will come when we must risk our lives and fulfill our roles as the guardians of peace. Siluan, listen. When that time comes...
Duty you would give your life to fulfill. Huh. To tell the truth, I've never understood that way of thinking. I mean, what good are you to your duty or anyone else if you end up dying? When he lived, my father was lauded as a saint. But now that he's gone, nobody so much as speaks his name. But I suppose we all have our own way of doing things. Who am I to say what the correct way is? Still, I wonder what Bai Luan was trying to achieve. The title, Guardian of Peace, sounds grand, sure. But what exactly do they do? Perhaps if you can untangle your past, you will find the answer. Yeah.
Not many people can read and write. The few who can ought to make that their weapon. Appreciate.
The doctor gave me some medicine when I got hurt. Everything's gotten so expensive.
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights is a sight to behold.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out as truly powerful.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
There are plenty of marshes and rivers around here, so... Who's buying everything up? I heard too. The more battles they have, the busier our streets get. What are they even after?
Best keep up with your weapon maintenance. You're entrusting your life to that thing, after all.
Lord Sunshan sure...
One guy outside the city. Think I can tell people I met him?
How should I know? You're asking Huang Guy that question.
Time has come for the Sun.
They have, the busier our streets get.
I'm so hungry. Hey, Dad?
Jia Pei is surrounded by so many waterways.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. He's just so cool.
Thank you very much for such an interesting discussion today. I see it's already quite late. Time seems to pass so quickly whenever I'm with you. Oh, I'm feeling fine. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sigh like that. Recently, it feels like the ideas for my dream invention are coming together. But it's just... my time for studying is almost up. It's been decided by my father that I must return to Mianin soon. Meeting you, discussing my inventions, spending all those nights together. Every one of those days was dear to me. And after I have returned home, I will not falter, even if I'm back to working on my inventions alone, because I know that you understand me. You taught me about so many things that I never knew existed. Not just weapons, but also feelings. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't be saying this out loud. Actually, once I return home, I was thinking about channeling these emotions to start my work on that thing we talked about. Yes, your life-size doll. It was still in the design phase until now, but even if we are far apart, with this feeling of adoration, I know I can recreate you flawlessly. And when we meet again, I promise to show you the greatest replica of yourself that you've ever seen. Of course, it's for someone I adore. How could I not be? You are someone I hold dear, and no matter what future may await us, I know that I will never find another like you. Until we meet again. Farewell.
More and more people.
For the sake of Lord Taotao's rule.
Not many people can read and write. If you...
Father myself, I finally understand.
You seem to be in rather high spirits. Oh, yes. Might you remember what I said to you before? You are no one, so you can yet be someone. And you can... Does that ring true to you? Ah, excellent. I knew my faith in you was not ill-placed. What you turn... That's what I wanted to say. Right now, you're figuring out the path you should take. It's plain to see on your face. The path you ought to take. Oh no, I'm afraid I was giving advice beyond my station. For what kind of person am I? What kind of person will I become? I have no right to speak of such things to others while I myself remain unsure. Well, it is a shameful thing. Together it is, then. I must say, I'm glad to hear you say that. Each time we interact, I walk away feeling energized anew. Now, I've no excuse to avoid putting my all into the matters ahead.
I used to be a yellow turban, just like Cho-san. I've seen how strong he is firsthand. Not many people can read and write. The few who can.
Everything's gotten so expensive. I'd better choose carefully here.